Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Aziz Farham Kamran Azan, method number F190201. I will present on the introduction. Pavement is a durable surface material that is built down on a location. Its purpose is to distributing applied vehicle load to the subject through several levels. The pavement on the road should have good riding quality, favorable light reflecting properties, and minimal noise emission. A good road pavement is made up of numerous layers of processed and compacted materials in both bound and unbound forms. Damage to road pavement is typically caused by traffic loads, temperature, moisture content, or subgrade movement. These categories of damage to road pavement include pavement cracks, surface deformation, surface defects, edge defects, pothole, and patches. In order to determine the levels of road damage, we use the pavement condition index. Pavement condition index. In pavement condition index, we determine the distress type, distress severity, and distress quantity. There is 5 factors used in the assessment of pavement condition, which is density, deduct value, total deduct value, corrected deduct value, and pavement quality qualified. In this project, we choose a road in Taman University Pahit Raja, which is the length of the road is 1.2 kilometers, and the road is classified as an R2 minor road. The reason for choosing the choice of this road is because it has a low traffic and it will not disrupt the flow of the traffic, and it is more safe than other roads.
For the methodology, we use a PCI method. This is the PCI determination procedure. Before determining the density, the sample unit was observed to determine the type of distress and its degree. The deduct value are obtained from the deduct value curve for each distress type and severity. By adding up all of the individual deduct value, a total deduct value, which is TDV, is calculated. After the TDV has been calculated, the correction curve can be used to determine the corrected deduct value, which is CDV. If the individual deduct value exceeds the CDV when calculating the CDV is set to the highest individual deduct value. To calculate the PCI, we use the formula PCI equal to 100 minus CDV.
Okay, for data analysis and result, firstly we have to determine the distress density and deduct value. For sample 1, we got dumb insects in medium and bleeding in light. So 4M we calculate in length and 2L we calculate in area. So density we calculate with formula 100 multiplied with total over area. So we got the density and that value we can get from the graph. For step 2, we calculate the maximum allowable number of deduct M. So we take the highest deduct value, HDV is 19. So we substitute in the M formula. So we get the M is 8.44. And then we deduct the value in descending order is 90. And number of deduct number values is 1. Since the maximum allowable number of deduct M is 8.44, therefore only the first 8 and 0.44 of the second. So the deduct value selected is 19.
So for data analysis and result, so for the maximum concrete deduct value CDV, so number 1 is the deduct value is 19, so total is 19, so the Q is 1, so the CDV is 19, so max CDV is equal to 19. So determine the pavement condition index, so PCI equal to 100 minus max CDV, so the total is 81, so the rating is equal to satisfactory. So for the data analysis and result, we see it sample 1, the rating is satisfactory. So sample 2 is satisfactory. Sample 3 is fail. Sample 4 is satisfactory. Sample 5 fail. And sample 6 fail.
And let's take a look at the discussion. So the main discussion is based on the result that has been calculated. The total average of PCI value in Jalan University Pahit Raja is 67.2, which is fair rated. In section 1, the PCI value is 81, which is rated as satisfactory. In section 2, the PCI value are 80, which is rated satisfactory, and in section 6 the PCI value is rated as 15, which is also at failure. The PCI value in section 3 is rated 55 and it is below satisfactory, while the PCI value of section 4 is 72, which is rated as satisfactory. Therefore, in order to prevent any more damages on some sections that rated poor and below on Jalan University Parade Raja might contribute small or serious accident for road users. So these pavement need to perform the rehabilitation and deferred action for the safety of road users. So right now let's take a look at the maintenance and road rehabilitation. So firstly, there are three subtopics under the discussion. Firstly is introduction, secondly maintenance for road pavement, and third possible treatment for type of distresses. Okay, so let's take a look at the intro for what exactly is what are the damages, what is actually maintenance of road. So pavement maintenance encompasses all methods and strategies used to restore or maintain a particular level of service to prolong the life of a road or pavement by slowing down the pace of degradation. Roads are essential for advancing the economy and bringing forth major social benefits. They are essential to a nation's expansion and prosperity, since it gives access to employment, social, health and educational opportunities. It is also essential in the fight against poverty. So road infrastructure is the most crucial of all public assets because of these reasons. Okay, so let's take a look at the maintenance for road pavement. According to the study report, flexible pavement distress was identified and measured using visual condition surveys based on pavement condition index, which is known as PCI. So surface road pavement degradation, road pavement efficiency and effectiveness, and maintenance system optimization are all possible with PCI. The pavement is in quite poor condition according to the studies done on the road of Jalan University Parade Raja, which is right in front of the apartment Taman University. Some of the causes of the road degradation in Jalan University include patching, longitudinal cracking, alligator cracking, potholes, weathering and raveling. So we are going to take a deeper insight on the problems and how to solve it in the next few slides. Thank you.
Lastly is the conclusion for this project. So we successfully met the objectives by conducting road inspection for 1.2 kilometer stretch of road in Taman University Parade Raja Johor. So we also use pavement condition index PCI system to determine the road's condition, and we found defects such as raveling, alligator, pothole, edge crack, abrasion, bleeding, slip edge cracking, patching, bump and sacks. The location had PCI value of 51, which considered in poor range condition. Distress attributed to heavy transportation usage, as the place is an economic hub. Lastly, PCI is a reliable indicator for pavement evaluation in various applications, such as monitoring pavement performance, developing maintenance programs, and assisting in the preparation of multi-year rehabilitation plans.